Okay, like before, we have now highlighted the F values in the stage ahead in orange. So now we can start. We need to know what the demand is in the first month. It is 1. And so we're going to go here, F1, S1, D1 is equal to 1. Now, when we're looking at the starting inventory of month 1, well, we know what it is. We are told that there's no units in inventory, so it's going to be easy to do that. We just need to determine this. Well, there is a demand of 1, so we have to produce at least 1. And we can produce 3 or 4 or 5. If we produce 1, it'll be 3 plus 1 is 4. 5 plus, 6 plus, 7 plus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 plus. And now we look at the previous values, which are 16, 15.5, 15, as much as I can remember. 16, let's look again, 15.5 and 15. And then they come down to, and then 13.5 and 12.5. 13.5 and 12.5. And so we have here a 20, a 20.5, 21, 20.5, and 20.5. So we have 2 possibilities, 2 ties. Actually, we have 3-way ties. No, we don't. The lowest value is 20, which is to produce only 1. So the total here is 20. And so now we can backtrack. So the way it's going to go is that we know that in X1, the first month, we produce 1, which is going to give us how much of an inventory in period 2. Well, it's going to give us 0, which is what we have at the beginning, plus 1 minus 1 is going to be 0. Well, if that's the case, then if for S2 equals 0, we look back in the is we produce 5. So X2 is equal to 5. If X2 is equal to 5, then S3 will be equal to S2, which is 0, plus 5. Now we need to know what the demands are. So the demands is is 1324. We need to note those here. So the demands is so D2 is equal to 3, D3 is equal to 2, D4 is equal to 4. Okay, so now with S3, we're going to have S2, which is 0, plus 5, minus the demand, which is 2. Okay, well, if S3 is equal to 2, we go back to the 2, and there we produce 0. So X3 is equal to 0. And if X3 is equal to 0, then S4, which is the inventory at the beginning of month 4, will be 2 plus 0, which is 2, minus 2, which is 0. So we'll end up with the beginning of month 4 with 0, and then we produce 4. So let's what we have here is that the total cost is 20. Let's check that. let's check if that's in fact the case. So in period 1 we produce, let's look at the cost. In period 1 we produce 1, which is going to be $4 million. We have no inventory. Then we produce 5. That's going to be 5 plus 3, that is $8 million. That's going to end up in $1 million of holding cost, but we don't produce any. Then we don't have any holding cost, and finally we produce 4, which is that going to cost us 3, and 4, that's going to cost us 7, and that's going to cost a total of $20 million, which is the optimum solution. So there you go. This is what dynamic programming is like. A lot of the problems by hand are very similar. So I think we will do a few. We do 3 problems. That's what we normally do. And so let's get the problem set and see what the problems are. And we'll see you back in a minute or so.